So what I have is the Abloy Classic in a cam lock. And I've gone ahead and put a pink dot right there so that it's easy to see when the cam would be actuated had I attached it. Oops. So you can see the key 90 degrees and then 180. The pink dot moves back and forth. Few notes on my pick. I got the dimensions and everything mostly through information provided by Hux in a document he wrote, as well as on Discord. I did take the tip measurement from the key before realizing that not every Abloy Classic is bitted 00 to start. Hux thinks about 90% are bitted 00 to start, but there are some that don't start with 2 zeros. Both of the ones that I have start like that, which is why I just took the dimension off the key, but I guess if I wanted to make this a truly general purpose, but still rear tension, classic pick, I'd have to grind this down a little bit. Yeah, so this was made from a ejector pin that I ground down just on a bench grinder. First one side and then the last quarter off of that side. And then this is 6mm stainless steel tubing. I don't have a lathe, so I 3D printed the handles. And I put a little guide here just because I like to see where I am when I'm picking. So position 1 is really the third disc, but that starting with 1 allowed me to just use single digits there. And the little dot kind of tells me what cut I'm at. So when it lines up with the numbers, I'm at a 0 cut, and then I have marks every 18 degrees, although I don't know how useful they are. I don't actually use them. I put a wide radius on the tensioning handle so I can get better torque out of it, just a little more comfortable. And on a small radius for the picking tip, I feel like I get better feedback, so that's kind of what I settled with after some trial and error. You can see the ejector pin I also ground down an edge here so that it can press fit into a D shaft, or into a D profile shaft back here, so I don't have to put a set screw in. But for the stainless tubing, I just use a set screw, and that seems to hold okay. Alright, so I lost part of the footage, so I'm retaping this part. We have my Abloy Classic cam lock. You can see the actuator turn. I painted a dot on the nut to make it a little bit easier to see. Start by turning all the discs clockwise. go. 5 was holding us up. And as we can see here, there's the little dot on the actuator. We are, in fact, unlocked. So now the hardest part is just getting this pick out. There we go. And gutting. So these Camelocks have the obnoxious little copper ring. I've already got this one started coming off, so hopefully it should just come out. There we go. We are in. Alright, so let's see. Take it off. Alright, well, so here's the body. You can see, maybe you can see the, let me set this down carefully. You can see the, where did it go? Ah, the groove for the sidebar. It's right there. Nothing remarkable other than that in there. The sidebar itself, just a strip of brass, I guess. And let's see if I can carefully take these discs out. There we go. Let's see, do the bottom first. There is spacer and a disc, spacer and a disc, spacer, disc, and so on. Get them all out here first. In the past, I've tried getting this with tweezers, but it just seems to make it harder. There we are. So the housing here, unremarkable. There's a notch for the sidebar, but just standard. Let me see if I can get closer in on those discs. There we go. Thanks for watching.